And it bit me immediately.
Did it?
Not me, it bit Hal, the head of licensing.
Howard Rothman at Lucasfilm.
Yes, thank you. I had trouble.
You damaged him with a lightsaber.
Yes, I damaged his face.
Oh.
Lightsaber.
That's good, isn't it? So the company you're working for, you then whack with a lightsaber. Terrific. Well, Jake...
Not to mention, it's Lucasfilm, so licensing.
Yeah.
It's
you were off the list of free toys after that, weren't you, I think?
I think I was actually... I think I got put on the list after that.
No lightsabers, though. But today I'm going to hand you a lightsaber again. Okay? Even though what you just said there. Okay, so there is a lightsaber for you. Ah. Good.
Yeah.
There it is. It's a blue one. The blue one especially for you. Sweet. But since you told the story, I don't want you just swinging that round willy-nilly now. Okay. Someone's going to get hurt. And my face is very important. These people will tell you. So, I've got someone who's going to help you out, okay? I do happen to know somebody that can help you out. Well, I've got to go and get you. I'll just go get you.
Okay.
Don't chat amongst yourselves, it's very rude. Thank you. I'm just going down here. Do excuse me. There's no stairs really. Excuse me. Would you come and give us a hand out here, please? Yes. Hello? Are you awake? Would you come and help us? Jake Lloyd's here, and he wants a bit of training with a lightsaber. Would you come and help?
Oh yes. Get dressed, Mr.
It's me. Hang on. Back to the street.
Size matters not. At least that's what Mrs. Yoda says.
Easy. Listen well, come on. Quick, start the car, I'm leaving. Right. Okay, so.
Back to the lessons. Watch me, you must. Green, my favorite color. A shot I will now use. Oh, impressed you must be. And now another move. The name I know not.
Dangerous things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me! Fantastic. So have you learned anything from that shape at all?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Lloyd! Right. If they'll still let me, I'm now going to introduce my next guest. As a Star Wars fan, he likes to dress as Plo Koon and give out toys to fellow fans. As a director, he likes to dress as Indiana Jones, minus the whip, I hope, and give out direction to a team of animators. But today he's Dave, and I'll make sure he gives out some information about the new Clone Wars movie. Before we meet him though, take a look at this.
You fought the Clone Wars? Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
They have nowhere to run.
you are at Star Wars weekends, a bona fide Star Wars celebrity. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's different.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been having some fun.
Oh yeah, the fans are great. It's just great.
They are, aren't they? They make this event what it is. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. Dave, what's your first memory of Star Wars?
Well, there are two things, really. I remember riding home from the movie more than seeing it. My brother and I sat in the back of the car like we were in a Millennium Falcon. When you have a brother, it's easy to get a Han-Luke relationship. So,
were you Han Solo or Luke?
My brother's older, so he was Han, I was Luke, and we shot at the other cars. And that was kind of fun. And then I remember my dad bringing home Star Wars figures. He brought us a Luke, a Leia, an Obi-Wan, and 2 Stormtroopers, and we'd never seen anything like that before. It was not Christmas, it was not our birthday, and
you just got a figure. And what was the first figure you got?
Probably a Luke, 2 Stormtroopers, not Han, Leia and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Fantastic.
So that was amazing. Yeah, we didn't know what to do.
And that's the amazing thing about Star Wars. It did make an impression on everyone. I have first memories. I'm sure everyone here does as well.
Yeah.
And you did. And little did you know it was going to lead on to become kind of a major part of your future career. Now, how you got started in that? I've got a little bit of video that I think tells the story of how you got involved with Lucasfilm. So before we hear from you, you take a look at this.
Okay.
I think the thing I like about Star Wars most is that there was such a sense of wonder and action and adventure, and yet the characters felt so familiar, like they were people that lived right down the street. And I think that's something that Star Wars captures that very few things ever do. You know, the music, the imagery, the characters, the motivation of all the people fueled my own creativity and my imagination. I never dreamed that it would one day lead to me actually working on Star Wars, but when you like something so much and you drive towards it, then good things happen. I guess it's like Darth Vader says, the circle is now complete.
Now Dave, just so that people may not be aware, but that was you dressed as Plo Koon there.
Yeah.
Giving out toys to the kids. And is it true that Lucasfilm, they spotted you and thought, this is a lovely man, giving out free toys, come and work for us and direct our movie?
No, that's not how it went.
Don't believe what you read on the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I was actually at Nickelodeon Animation at the time.
Right.
I was working on a TV series called Avatar, The Last Airbender. Yeah. And I love that show. My friends created it, and we were all working on it together, so it was a great atmosphere. And I was joking with my buddy Giancarlo, who was also director on it, and he said, what would it take to get you off the show, Dave? And I said, if George Lucas called me up and offered me a job working on Star Wars, I could do that. And then we both kind of paused and were like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So about 2 weeks later, I got a phone call in my office, and this lady, Captain Winder, called me. And she said, are you Dave Filoni? I said, yeah. She said, well, I'm Captain Winder. I work with Lucasfilm Animation, and I'd like to interview you to be supervising director of the Clone Wars television series. Now, what I thought was that this was a complete practical joke, because people in animation do a lot of practical jokes, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, obviously.
Yeah.
At the time, I was making a Plo Koon costume in my garage, and a Kit Fisto costume in my garage, so I thought my friends found this very funny. So I thought they got this lady to call me and pretend to be from Lucasfilm. I almost hung up on her. Luckily, I didn't. When I realized it was real, I told her I was making this costume, which that didn't really give her confidence that I was going to be able to be the director of a major animated series. But I met her and convinced her otherwise, and I met Gail Curry, the general manager of Lucasfilm Animation. And to get the actual job, I had to fly up to Lucas Skywalker Ranch and meet George and interview with him to get the job.
So you got to meet Yoda. That's the new one, really.
Yeah, I thought that I'd meet George and he'd go through my portfolio and then that would be it, but I'd have this great fan story, and then in line I'd sound really cool if I met George, you know. But, you know, about 5 minutes after I came out of the meeting, they said I had the job, so
amazing.
That was pretty wild.
Amazing. That's fantastic. And George has kind of been right there with you, and he's kind of taught you how to do Star Wars, is that right?